Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Financial Friday on the Charlie Ward Show. I'm your host, Demi, with your weekly download of market madness, crypto climbs, and geopolitical plot twists. Today, we're traveling around the world, virtually, of course, because money never sleeps, and neither does the news. Buckle up as we fly across markets, borders, and maybe some economic common sense. Let's kick off in the good old USA. Interest rate jitters. Markets in the US are throwing a tantrum. The Dow fell over 800 points, the S&P 500 dropped 1.6%, and the Nasdaq joined the pity party. Why? Interest rate fears? The 30-year Treasury yield shot past 5%, the highest in 18 months. Investors are stressed over a proposed tax bill that could add $3.8 trillion to the national debt. And if that wasn't enough, Moody's downgraded US debt, giving us a financial slap on the wrist. The outlook: until Washington stops treating inflation like a campfire and dumping gasoline on it, markets will stay volatile. Watch bonds, they're the economy's pulse. Bitcoin still laughing in America. Before we take off, let's stay in the US for some crypto action. Bitcoin is on fire, hitting $110,000. A brand new record. While stocks cry, Bitcoin smiles like it just found an old wallet with 50 BTC. The takeaway: this isn't just hype anymore. Institutions are buying in, inflation fears are real, and Bitcoin is flexing. It's the weird tech kid who grew up and now drives a Lambo. Now flying across the Atlantic to the United Kingdom. Tea, crumpets and caution. In the UK, markets are tiptoeing. Investors are watching the US like we're lighting fireworks in the fuel depot. Rising global debt and interest rates uncertainty have the UK stuck in a cautious wall and sip of tea phase. The outlook: no sudden moves here. Britain's waiting for America to decide whether it's fighting inflation or just inviting it over for dinner. Now heading east to China. Trouble in Trade Town. China's markets are dipping again. Recession worries, tight government policies and trade uncertainties are making investors nervous. Insight: when China catches a cold, global supply chains start sneezing. Watch China's export data closely. It's a global barometer. Jetting back across the Pacific to the US. Crime and creativity, Amazon heists and Medicaid loopholes. Back in the US, crime is getting creative. An American crime ring stole $83 million in Amazon cargo, posing as truckers, like a Netflix crime doc but with crock pits. Meanwhile, in California, officials are laundering Medicaid dollars through a loophole, turning $1 into $9 in the federal funds, then using it to cover illegal immigrants' healthcare. Cost so far? $4 million. Opinion: this is why your tax dollars need therapy. Crime, fraud and loopholes are eating our budget from the inside out. Let's take a smooth glide into wealth inequality. The Billionaire Express. The top 0.1% of US households now average $162 million in net worth. That's up from $17.7 million in 1990. They're not just getting rich, they're outpacing gravity. My conclusion: expect rising political tensions around taxes. And now, taking off towards defense territory. Trump and the drone drama. Trump says he asked a US defense firm to build drones like Iran's, cheap and effective. The quote: a casual $41 million each. That's not a drone, it's a flying private school. My opinion: military spending has more bloat than a holiday turkey. Time for accountability, or at least a coupon. Flying back into Wall Street territory, JP Morgan and Bitcoin. Buy it, but don't leave it here. JP Morgan lets clients buy Bitcoin but refuses to custody it. So they're basically selling your car and telling you to park it in someone else's drive. The outlook: legacy banks are slowly warming up to crypto. Regulation is coming, and once it's clear, They'll all be in. Still in DC, let's head to Capitol Hill. The Genius Act, stablecoins get street legal. The Genius Act is gaining traction in Congress. It aims to regulate stablecoins, digital currencies, and peg to the dollars or other fiat currencies. Why it matters? This law lays the groundwork for the digital financial system, thinking faster, cheaper, global payments, and the foundation for the QFS. Forecast, once signed, expect trillions to flood into digital assets. The future is stable and it's programmable. Now, let's head east, way east, to Russia and BRICS. Gold and XRP, anyone? BRICS countries are exploring a gold-backed financial system using XRP. Their goal? Reduce dependence on the US dollar. Analysis? This could reshape global finance and it won't be instant, but the foundation is being laid to challenge the dollar's monopoly. Cruising southeast to Iraq, rebuilding, rebranding and rising. Iraq is now the fourth largest Arab economy with $65 billion in trade and a big infrastructure plans like the $17 billion development road. Finance Minister Taif Sami is leading serious bank reforms with Ernst and Young's help. Conclusion, Iraq's not just fixing roads, it's paving the way to regional leadership. Watch this space. Quick detour to the gold vaults. Gold and silver glittering for safety. Gold is up $3,335 an ounce. Silver to $33.63. When fear goes up, so does the shine. Opinion, if inflation persists and interest rates climb, expect more investors to park cash in metal. Now let's orbit the crypto sphere again. Crypto, XRP ETF launches, Bitcoin stays boss. The XRP Future ETF launches this week. XRP is holding above $2.38 with projections up to $5. Meanwhile, Bitcoin's cruising past $110,000. Takeaway, crypto's growing up. This isn't wild speculation anymore. It's structured finance with rocket fuel. Final flight to the Far East, Hong Kong, fast and fintech furious. Hong Kong just passed its stablecoin bill following a successful sandbox program. It wants to stay a global fintech leader. The outlook, Asia isn't waiting for permission, it's innovating, regulating and building digital finance faster than the West. And that, my friends, is your global economic tour on Financial Friday with me, Demi, right here on the Charlie Ward Show. Next week I'm off, it's my birthday and Charlie and the team are gifting me a bit of a well-earned time off. As every year for Street Angels, I raise money for the cause, helping the homeless and vulnerable families and children. So if you'd like to support me, the link is in the description below. The markets may shake, the headlines may howl, but your best investment is always your own awareness. Stay smart, stay steady, and if your bank offers you Bitcoin but refuses to hold it, maybe you should be the one holding the keys. And don't forget to listen to Charlie's message at the end of the video. And if you're wondering why I'm speaking so fast, it's because my 4-year-old is going to interrupt me at any time. Keeping it real on Financial Friday. See you in 2 weeks, guys. So for now, bye-bye.
And my final story is about Trump's big new bill. It's far more than a big new bill. It doesn't just cut taxes and immigration. It's an operational key to unlock a full financial realignment. You're watching the IQD revaluation preparation. You're watching XRP liquidity pathways being finalized. You're watching VND quietly shifting positions. You're watching gold reserves being recalculated. The IRS being phased out in favor of tariff-based funding. And you're seeing the CBDCs stalled to make room for an asset-backed alternative. The bill seals the borders because sovereignty must come before value. It ends tax slavery because the system is moving to an external revenue. Trade, not labor. It restructures federal beast because You can't plug in the new rails until the old system is neutralized. No bill equals no legal trigger. No legal trigger equals no reset. So the vote is the mechanics for the RV. So there's some breaking news that is incredibly powerful right at this time. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. Things are happening, but you have to be spiritually awake to see it, because you won't see it on the mainstream media. You'll see it on our channel. You'll see it on other truth seekers channels who are aware of what's going on. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. It's happening. This is a personal message from me. If you see a video on Facebook, you are following an imposter. I am not on Facebook. I have not been on Facebook since June 2020 when they removed me. Please redirect to watch all of my videos at charlieward.com. All official social media links are on my website. We urge you to stop following fake channels. I will never message you in a video. I will never ask you for money. I will never message you privately. I will never contact you directly. I will never ask you to email any information directly. I will never sell you cryptocurrency or any currency, or ask you to open a quantum financial system wallet. Please do not get caught by these scammers who are out there. I do not endorse other truthers so that an imposter can say that I've said this. I will not ask you directly or indirectly to open a quantum wallet. So please be careful. If you want to check out the validity of anything, contact us directly via our website at charlieward.com. There's a contact page there. We have a customer care team there to help you.